Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Where are they? It seems it's only few of you that can reason from the angle I'm coming from, angle of law. So it's only few of you. Where are they? Well done to you. I like your reasoning. I like your reasoning. Where are they, Omalashabi? Your reasoning is fantastic. You don't have to agree with me, but I like your reasoning. You understand? We need to reason from the point of law and from the public interest. You see, until Nigerians find a way to solve the problem, separate law from sentiment, then we can't get it far. Until we are able to find a way to separate law from sentiment, from family matter, from tribal issue, from religion issue, all over the world. The problem we are having in the world today is the problem of sentiment, the problem of tribalism, of religion problem, political problem, issue. If only everyone can live as human, accept your fault, apologize, correct it, and move on. Anybody can make mistake. Anybody can do things wrong. until we realize, because the problem we're having today is that we fail to accept our fault, we fail to accept our problem, we fail to accept mistake, and we keep on putting sentiment ahead of the game, ahead of law for that matter. There is no way sentiment, family tribalism can come before law. No one is above the law. Ignorance of law is not an excuse. Yes, applying sentiment to everything. We are there. Do you understand? This is the problem we are having. We are applying sentiment, and there is no way we can go far. Honestly. You see, the safety is that nothing can happen to him in terms of safety, but he's going to be punished. Forget about that. But for you to be saying that his passport is in the public domain, data protection, he has already breached the public policy. He has already stepped on the toes. So everything about him is going to come to the public. When we were talking of Shamima Begum, you guys were commenting on that case on that day. When it comes to Nigerian issue, it comes to your tribal, your village person, you are now complaining. Why are you complaining? Somebody who stepped on the toes of authority should be punished. He should be punished. Whether the punishment is big or minimal, it doesn't matter. He should be punished. We talked about Shamima Begum last time. Is she not a human being? She stepped on the toes. That is why the Secretary of State said, no, you are not coming to my country. Stay out there and fight me from outside. It's as simple as that. And you guys are just making noise and saying that, oh, I am worried about the passport. Passport is too late. Because the reason why Nigerian government pulled the passport out to the public is to justify themselves, to defend themselves, that the passport has been issued before yesterday. Yes. Why are you committing suicide? You understand? Who said that he wants to? Well, leave me aside. Let me talk. Leave that person alone. Yes. The point here is that the Nigerian government brought the passport to the public domain for you guys to see that the passport has been issued before yesterday, because majority of you argue that Nigerian office is useless, that the passport is not issued on time, that they don't release passport on time. So their main point of releasing that passport to the public domain is to defend themselves. Authoritatively, I agree with them, because it is the only way to curb the problem on ground. They have to release it to the public, and I don't know why we keep putting sentiment to things. I don't know why. We're not supposed to put sentiment before law. Law is above all of us. And you are saying that, oh, I practice law. I shouldn't have done that. I beg your pardon. I find it. I have all day for you today because I'm interested. Anything to do with law, I am interested. I've told you, if it's nothing to do with law, you wouldn't have seen me out there. I would not even talk about it. But this is criminal damage we're talking about, and you're asking for privacy. You're asking for data protection. There can never be data protection again. You understand? There can't be data protection in this scenario. The case is already in a public domain. So public interest comes first. So you have to think about the interest of the public. We're not thinking about sentiment. The majority of you that is antagonizing this thing and attacking us, you are people that are talking from another angle entirely. You are reasoning from another shallow ground. You're not reasoning from where we are coming from. We're not talking about sisters or brothers here. We're talking about the rule of law. In any ramification, the rule of law prevails. What he did was wrong. It's not his property. If it's his car, it's minors' business. None of anybody's business. He reasoned his car. He reasoned his car. My dear, Segun Balogun, he applied for passport, yeah? They told him to come yesterday. He came, but he came after 1 o'clock. What he should have done, yeah? A reasonable person is to apologize for his lateness. Apologize for your lateness and carry on and get your passport safe in and travel. Honestly, he came in late. He should have apologized. Forget about tribe. I don't like people putting sentiment before things. I hate it. It disgusts me. When you are putting sentiment before law, it disgusts my brain. Don't put sentiment because it's from your tribe, or because it's a Nigerian boy, or because it's a British boy, a Nigerian origin. Forget. Princess Awofeso. Princess Awofeso, you are not an illiterate. I like your style. Whatever the case may be, you have seen the damages yesterday in the front of the building at the Nigerian High Commission yesterday. You've seen all those cars. In fact, some of the cars are not even diplomat cars. They are ordinary bystander car. Look at it from that angle. You see, you cannot say you disapprove, you disbelieve. If it's British government, you're not going to say you disbelieve now. If it's US, you're not going to say you disbelieve. Let us call a spade a spade. What is not good is not good. He shouldn't have damaged those vehicles. So, Owufurai is himself that put himself in the public. If you have done anything in that manner, you have exposed yourself. You have put yourself in the public domain. Public interest comes first. At this stage now, we are thinking about the public interest. The interest of the public is that we should not continue to keep somebody with that kind of anger on the street. So they need to go and cancel him. If you look at what is on my line there, he has already done the similar thing at a McDonald's. Somebody has put it there on my platform, and I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to delete it. Somebody has put something else there relating to issue of assault on the same guy at McDonald's. Now, are you going to tell me that a child born 1987 is still young and can't think reasonably to know what is right and wrong, differentiate between left and wrong? Honestly, it's the biggest problem, Stella. Sentiment. The passport expired in 2017, but he may have not brought it to them before that date. He may possibly come for renewal recently. Forget about it. Whatever the case may have been, the case is already in the public domain. And I don't know why we don't understand that. It's already in the public interest. And you are asking me if I believe the story of the Nigerian government. I mean, you should not vandalize anybody's property because you are hungry. I know, Albert, I know. I agree with you. Albert, I agree with you. What is really making me not happy is the comments of people. They have put sentiment into law. You can't mix sentiment with law. Emoji, behave yourself. Why is Nigerian commissioner using a bulletproof car? So you want to go and bullet his head? Exactly, Olayinka Kadri. Are you sure nothing is wrong with the guy? Please, that guy needs deliverance. That is it again. Anger management. Exactly, Kenny Ajoke. Exactly. Exactly. No reasonable person should ever justify this action. Exactly. We live in a civilized society. That's what I'm saying. You understand? Timmy, well, I'm sorry. It's already in the public interest. It's already in the public domain. When anybody who does things of that nature, you should expect your life to be put to the public. Kasha mashe jejeni. We have to be careful the way we do things in our society. We need to control our temper. We need to control our temper. You understand? We need to control. You must be under a spell. I didn't say call me. Oh, I brought this topic out because of the passport issue again. The reason why I brought it out is to talk about people saying, why is the passport in the public? I'm afraid passport has to come to public domain because his case is about passport. So the Nigeria Commission is trying to justify themselves to say that they have issued his passport before the date they asked him to come. So the passport has been issued since the 6th of June and it was asked to come on the 17th. You understand? The reason why he came on the 17th, perhaps he may have been asked to come before then safe. He may have been asked to come before 17th and he just got his own time to come yesterday. Wallahi. Wallahi. Counter-terrorism will be used against him. In a Western world, as in Charlie self don't use bulletproof car. Anytime Olamide keep talking about bulletproof. Yes, there are so many people with mental health issues and it takes so little to trigger them. I agree with you, my dear Princess Awofeso. I agree with you. But I'm just saying to people that are challenging the public passport in the public domain that there is nothing to challenge anymore. It's too late. If you want to challenge such thing, you have to go to the Nigeria High Commission and go and protest there. All of you go there to go and protest against it. You will go there with your banner and say, they should not issue that guy's passport to the public. But it's too late. It's too late. Because even me, I pick it up from social media. They send it to me through social media. You understand? So it's too late. It's too late to protect that information. That information is already in the public domain. So for anyone to come up and say, I want to protect that information, it's too late. The person that took the picture and sent it out is the person that shouldn't have done so. But the person who doesn't want to care about the repercussion of sending it, what the person was thinking of is to protect the High Commission's image immediately by saying that we have issued this passport before today's date so that people will not say, maybe his passport is not even ready. What they are doing is to protect themselves and say, listen, the passport has been issued and it was available for him to collect on that day they asked him to come, which was yesterday. All he needs to do is just to apologize, come from his high horse and said he is sorry. He can't find his sleep because it was the sleep that he can't find that caused all this nonsense problem. Assuming he came out and said, listen, I can't find my sleep. Sorry, what can I do? They will give him options. You see, we are human. And when we are talking to people, we should know how to address them. Even sometimes I see the way some people make representation on behalf of their client to the Home Office. And that's why they receive refusal. When you are so arrogant and you make representation to another fellow human being and you're thinking you are addressing a dog and you expect him to grant your client status, they're not going to grant it unless it is obvious that you met the requirement by A, B, C, D, E. But if it's a situation that is outside the law, outside the rules, and you're asking for consideration, exceptional circumstances, there is always a way, to address your representation. And it's the same thing what he did yesterday. He addressed it the other way around. He did not address it affirmatively. And so as such, it's going to cost him. It's going to cost him. You know me. I won't hide under one finger. You know, and when people are coming out and say, oh, you shouldn't have been you, Lawyer Tokunbo, putting the passport out. Why don't you go to the Nigerian Commission and go and complain? Because I wasn't the one that put the passport out. If you look at my platform, under that where the passport is, somebody has already put out immediately his atrocity at McDonald's. So which means that he has previously been committed an offense. He has committed an offense, assault before. And it's true hunger. Waiting for McDonald's, they are asking you to wait. They can't serve you on time. Why should you just flick the things and fight them and assault them at the counter? So it's a major issue. And you guys are saying data protection. Oh, data protection. Oh, we know what data protection says. We know what the privacy law says. I am a lawyer. It's already in the public domain. And information that the government have interest and they did not protect and put it in the public, it is done. If they want to protect this person, the Nigerian Commission have the power to protect him. But no, they will not protect him because they want to protect their interests. They want to defend themselves so that the whole world will not say Nigerian Commission is not working perfectly. I am not supporting Nigerian Commission, but I'm telling you what happened, what they did. They did it in a way to protect their own interest. The information is already in the public domain, so every eyes have seen it. Emoji said, I believe the God just want to use this useless guy to reveal their canker worm. I need to continue to talk about a bulletproof vehicle used by the High Commissioner. I'm not interested in what he used, honestly. People are angry and desperate. Albert, my person. Our government has let us down badly. The current Deputy Senate President, did similar things a few months ago. When the Senate President was abusing the power of office, he invaded the Senate and took away symbol of authority. He was rewarded with Deputy Senate President Low. And that is fine, but he didn't damage it. He took it away. He took it away. For example, yesterday, now, if he wants to show his protest or show something, he will have just walked in there and possibly refused to come out. Yeah, if he refused to come out yesterday, they will have answered him. Instead of him coming out, he should have stayed in there and said, we are closing together. I mean, they cannot lock him up there. They won't lock him up. So one way or another, the senior officer will have reasoned with him. So what he should have done yesterday to protest his to protest on his interest, yeah, or to show his concern, is to stay inside. He should have stayed. The fact that he didn't stay inside and walk away and walk back in, he lost it. He lost it. Anna, God will bless you. Oh, God. Anna, God will bless you. Anna Etodia, God will bless you. You have just made some good points. Anna said that when he was damaging properties, did he do it in private? Why then the people think he should be brought to light? He shouldn't be brought to light. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Putting his passport in the public for people to really understand, for public not to be continuously misled. Yes. I agree with you, Anna. I agree with you, Anna. Yeah. Yeah. Anna Etodia. I agree with you, Anna Etodia. Because when he damaged those properties, it was in the public. So immediately the police have come, they've called the police, they've arraigned him, they take him to police custody. So it's in the public interest. Anyone that's been arrested, taken away by the police, has already put himself into the public arena. So if the case continues like that and it becomes so dirty, then your details will be out there. You understand? It will be out there. And I don't know why we're not looking from that angle. Yes, yes. That passport came out after the incident to defend themselves. I am a lawyer. I know what they are thinking. They brought it out quickly so that so that the Nigerian Commission will show to the public that, oh, we have issued this passport before yesterday. And that is true. The passport cannot be fabricated. It was issued on the 6th of June. And it's going to expire in 2024. June 2024. So it is obvious that they have issued it. But that is the only way to prove themselves that they have issued this passport before they asked him to come. The reason why they gave 2 weeks after when they issued the passport is only them that know about it. Because normally, the day I went for my own, they issued it yesterday. And they asked me to come today. So my own was issued like yesterday. And then I went in today to pick it up. So the reason why they asked him to come two weeks later or 10 days later, it's best known to the Nigerian Commission Office. Honestly, it's best known to the Nigerian Commission Office. Again, I don't understand some logic there. Somebody was saying that the passport has been expired in 2007. But when did he brought the passport to the High Commissioner Office? When did he brought it? That's the issue. You understand? But the bottom line is that they gave him time to come. He came for collection. You understand? Between 10 and 1. And he came at 2 o'clock late picking. That is not, again, a problem. Possibly they will have assisted him and find the passport out. But then, he didn't have the slips and he walked away from them to go and hype himself. It's not about hyping. Oluwabumi, it will be better for you. Honestly, God will assist you in your life. I don't know why people are using his mental state. And at the moment, we are not too sure that he has any mental issue. So I don't know why we are debating on that. Honestly, Oluwabumi. Well, his passport data should have been blurred out. If it blurred out, how would you believe the Nigerian Commission that it was his? Ken Toby, do you understand? Kenny Toby AF. If that passport has been blurred out, yeah, how would you and I believe that they issued that passport on time before yesterday? You and I, knowing us very well, Nigerians will always argue. We will not believe the high commissioners that they issued that passport on time. We will have even said that the passport has not been prepared for yesterday's collection. That would be our defense. But they did it to defend. That would be our talk. But they defended themselves immediately by bringing it out to the public because it's a public matter. It has gone to public. Honestly. Rara, there's no way they can print that passport yesterday. I disagree with you. No. There's no way they can print the passport as yesterday. That's why they gave him slip to come and collect it yesterday. The passport would have been ready the date that it was ready. So I disagree with you guys there. Honestly, and you can't mix sentiment with law. Options in times of bribery, ma. MOG, don't you? Honestly, we don't know how to talk. Arrogance inherently is the Nigerian trait. Arrogant behavior. Thank you. It's in breach of GDPR. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. It's too late. And Nigeria doesn't even believe in GDPR. Because Nigerian is a Nigerian law. Nigerian law they use there. You understand? Because Nigeria, don't forget that it's Nigerian law. The only thing that it will be punished under British law is because it is under the cast damage and the soil, on the soil. But when it comes to the inside, once you are inside the building, it's Nigerian law. Outside, the atrocity committed was outside, was not inside. Only inside is Nigerian law. Outside is British law. You see, you do not even understand the interpretation of this law, all this embassy's power. If you have immigration problem and the Home Office is chasing you, read my list clearly, and you rush into Nigeria Commission, no police officer must follow you to that building because you are on Nigerian soil. If you have immigration issue and police or an home office is chasing you, home office boys, yeah, enforcement is chasing you, and you rush into Nigeria Commission and they open the building for you and rush in there, no home office must touch you. No British law must touch you inside that building, because that is Nigerian law. In the building is Nigerian law. Outside is English law. If he damaged things inside yesterday, that is down to Nigerian government to deal with him. But yesterday, what he damaged was on British soil. So it's outside the law. It's outside Nigerian law. It's British law. It's English law. He has already put himself in the public domain. No secret about his case. Let's be sincere with each other. Honestly, Kazeem Awotunde. Anger is the issue. Says Sola Shupo, Lawyer Tokunbo, you need to educate people on the negative consequence of their actions that might tend to affect other things in the future, particularly immigration. A caution is enough to affect your chances of securing either a job or British citizenship. Exactly. The previous conviction will be used against him as well. Exactly, and we've already seen the previous conviction. So there's a problem somewhere that we fail to realize. We've already seen that there's a previous conviction against him. We've seen it already. So I don't know why we don't get it. We have seen it already. There is a previous conviction. Well, Kotun Adeniyi won you because he has previous conviction, so there's no clean record. He hasn't got clean record. And the atrocity committed wasn't inside the building. If it's inside the building, by virtue, it will have been a Nigerian law to apply. But it's not inside the building, it's outside the building. So it's English law. Say, for example, he got upset yesterday and threw chairs inside the building. That is between them and him. So they have to know how to call the police and sort it out under Nigerian law. If he got upset yesterday and threw chairs and threw things inside the building, it's Nigerian law. Outside the building is English law. Come on. Oluwakemi Agara, who need not be Nigerian Commission, I won't read your comments so that you won't get me into trouble. My Kiki Nakaya said that why did he do that? Was he too hungry and the food was taking long to be ready? That is McDonald's case. This is Nigeria Commission case that we're talking about on the same person. The Nigeria Commission was his passport that they asked him to come and pick up his passport between 10 a.m. in the morning and 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So he's got only space of 11, 12, 1, 3 hours. But he arrived at 2 o'clock, 1 point. Second point, he didn't have his collection slip. Everyone collecting passport there, even me, I have my collection slip when I went there last year. You should have your collection slip. And I said to them that, is it because it's me? That's why you put it within 2 weeks and I got it. They said no, that they have improved their system. I didn't know anybody there. I just go through the normal procedure, fill online, go and do Jagba Justice at Flint Street. In fact, me too, I almost got upset at Flint Street. But I knew that if I get upset, I'm wasting my time. So I just came. Last year, I just came. I was going to obtain visa to go to Nigeria. Somebody said, why wasting that money? So I have to go and get a Nigerian passport, 90 pages one or 96 pages one. That's what I applied for. And they gave it to me within 2 weeks. Ayodele Afolabi, wallahi tallahi small be lie. I agree with you. I am not disputing your statement, Ayodele. I agree with you. You see, where I'm disputing people is when people are telling me that what he did was right, that they applaud him. You can't applaud damage, criminal damage. Criminality. You can't applaud criminality. It's uncalled for. And people telling me that his passport should not be in the public domain. It's too late for that. Oluwakemi Agarawu, you must be joking. I have seen it all. But it is not everything you show your anger. Don't say that I've not been to Nigeria Commission. Where would I be if I've not been there? I got passport through them last week and last year. Do you understand? It is not every time you show your anger. You don't know where this thing may follow you in life. Somebody needs to be careful. You might be an intelligent person and you want to fight an important post in England or in Nigeria. Your record has already been destroyed by showing anger. It means you cannot control yourself. Anyone that cannot control herself or himself, cannot control his home or her home, cannot control community, talk less of controlling a country. And it failed you immediately. That's my point. It's my point. If you can't control your temper, it means you can't control anybody. You can't manage your anger. You can't deal with staff. You can't even put staff in a proper position. Staffs are human beings. That kind of anger can destroy office, can destroy life. Let's talk to the point. Let's talk to the point. Because when you say that Tokunbo, it's because you have not been to Nigeria Commission. That's why you are talking like this. No. No. I have been there. They have... You know, well, at the end of the day, appearance matter most to me. And the way you talk to people matter most to me. Again, you understand? If you want people to respect you, you respect them back in reciprocate. When you met people at the security door, you treat them like a shit as well. You are walking in, you look down at a security officer as if security officer is not a person. Of course, you are going to get a blowback. You are going to get your blowback. If you respect people, people respect you back. Another point that people need to go away with and take it on board. Respect is reciprocate. You understand? If you respect people, they respect you back. But if you don't have respect for anyone, no one is going to have respect for you as well. I have been to Nigeria Commission several times. Severely have been there. And it's not a new thing. Everything you complain about, I'm aware of it. I've seen it. But are you expecting me to be screaming and shouting and fighting them there? I am bringing myself down. You see, if you have dignity, you look at yourself before you scream in the public. If you have proper upbringing, you look at your family background before you come to public and start shouting. You understand? You can deal with people on paper and write a letter and condemn their services. That is why there's always a complaint procedure. Direct it directly to the High Commissioner. That is how to do it. You understand? I've been there before, but I don't have to show my aggressiveness, my aggression towards anybody. Because at the end of the day, you are just ridiculing yourself when you are making us there. You are bringing yourself down to their feet. When you are replying to a fool, you are becoming a fool yourself. And that's what I've been training my platform. You don't respond to a fool. Because when you respond to a fool person, you too, you are a fool. Because both of you become fool together. So both of you are just the same person. So who want to control the other? Who want to correct the other? None of you is better off. And that is why I'm always careful. You walk away from things that doesn't fit, that doesn't even worth your standard. Walk away from it. I've been there, believe me, and I complied throughout. I sat down there like a normal person. I waited, I take a ticket. I waited, they called my number. I went in, they checked the document the normal way. They go through all the procedures. I did everything that I need to do. And they gave me the slip and said, come back 2 weeks time. I look at it, I said, thank you, God bless you. And I walk away. 2 weeks come, I went back there between 10 and 1, they said. And I went there before 1 o'clock. Because if you don't go there before 1 o'clock, you cannot justify yourself as well. And you go there at 1:30 and 2, the door will have been shut. They shut the door at 1 o'clock. So to justify yourself, you too, you have to play the game along. You are saying that they are not good, but you too, you are not better off. Because your attitude and actions is killing the whole system. When you are complaining about a policy, about a system, we need to change it, but we have to change it together. If you continue to complain and complain, how long are we going to do it to better off? I've been there, my dear. I've been to the embassy so many times, and I comply. It's all about compliant. If you can't comply with it, then you have problem. Anybody who have problem to say yes, sir, or it's okay, ma, it's okay, dad, they always have problem in the society. Anyone who cannot respect somebody older, somebody elder, somebody in a position of authority, they always have problem to work in every organization to go. Because every places they go, they complain. Because they have problem of compliance. They cannot comply. But the moment you know that you don't have any problem in dealing with anyone, what's the problem? There are certain places you go in life. What you do is that you comply. You put yourself down. You don't bring your arrogance, your high shoulder there. You come from your high horse. Sit down like a normal person. You never know who is watching you at that time. Everything goes by credibility in life. Understand? Everything goes by the credibility. You want somebody to give you credit and to be credible. You too have to play the game along. You're complaining about the Nigerian government, about the Nigerian policy. Complain about the British court system, about the America. Donald Trump insulted Sir Javid. None of you talk about it. Donald Trump came to UK. He insulted the most two non-British, non-white person we have in our government. The one of them is the Home Secretary, the most powerful politician in the UK. He's the third person. Apart from the Prime Minister and possibly foreign secretary. Home Secretary is the next. Donald Trump came and insulted him. What did you guys say? Nothing. Nobody talk about it. He also insulted Mayor of London. What did you guys talk about? You didn't say nothing about it. They are colored people. They're not white. Let's take sentiment out of everything and leave religion aside. And let's be human. I am not fighting for one person. I'm fighting for human rights. And you want me to just say what that guy did was right. If he killed someone now, would it be right? If he killed someone, would it be right? Shame on you that put that anger head there and the red head for me. Shame on you. You understand? I am not here to come and give sentiment to anybody on my platform. I'm here to tell the truth. And that's what I stand for. Nobody complained about it. Why can't Sir Javid be invited for dinner to the dinner when Donald Trump came to UK? Why can't he be? Why can't he be invited? He's one of the top powerful politicians in the UK. Why can't he be invited? You didn't see it that way. Oh. You didn't see it that way. You didn't see when Donald Trump insulted the Mayor of London, representing our interests. If you're a true British citizen, that is an insult to the core. For an American president to insult our two most person that we put there. And you are telling me that I should condone what you are saying. I'm not accepting it. What that guy did was wrong, completely wrong. And that's it, simple. His passport is already in the public domain and it deserves to be there. Sefini. The passport deserves to be there. So let's call a spade a spade. What is not good is not worth talking about or debating about. It's not good. Simple. Yes, we all agree about the poor service. We agree about that. We all agree about the poor service at the Nigerian High Commission. I accepted. That is one thing that we should all agree on. But when it comes to vandalism, damage somebody else's property, the law says another person. Another is not his. It's a criminal damage. We're not going to condole it. No way. No way. Exactly, Prince Adesheye Owosh Michael. Why didn't he fight inside the Nigerian house? He now went outside and damaged innocent people's property. Yeah. I was made to wait for 4 months last year, and on getting there, I was made to pay additional 20 pounds before emoji. Please, sorry, Jerry, my dear. If this guy had a gun, he would have killed people. Exactly. What are we talking about? Remi Jackson Adejumola. Everything is about social media needs you, so forget about it. It's too late. And Olamide, most of you are wrongly programmed. The guy has committed an offense, and the law must deal with him. Thank you. And Olamide. Replying to Queen T. Joyce Buddha Base. Thank you. Somebody is making sense here again. Yeah. You are wrongly programmed. The guy has committed an offense, and the law must deal with it. That's my take as well. You are right, Olabode. That's my take. And it Olamide Adeniyi say Joyce Buddha Beast. wrongly programmed when I'm not a computer. Okay, let me go and reboot myself. Yes, Kenny Faye Taiwo. People should not support this man's art. It's not acceptable in any part of the world, regardless of, honestly, of what might have happened. It's a shame. Abike, she's not defending anyone. She's only saying violence is not the solution. Exactly. It's not too late. You can still go back there and destroy the remaining cars to get your point across. You see, Omowumi Rash Olaseyinde Adeyemo. He said, but mom, what happened to confidentiality? There cannot be confidentiality anymore. Because if they cross out his name and his details, they will not believe he's the one. So the only way for them to defend themselves on social media, because they know you guys are bringing it out. Yesterday, people were already there taking camera live. Don't forget that it was video live. So they too saw you guys. They saw you putting it on Facebook. So they have to defend themselves. It's not only Nigeria that video it yesterday. I hear Uganda guy saying, na Nigerian guy. Do you understand? So it was not only Nigeria that video it yesterday. It was a viral video. It has gone all over the world. The news has already talked about it. It's everywhere. So there is no way they can blur out his name or pictures or details. Everything must come out the way it came out, because they have to defend themselves as well. Because you guys, you put everything on social media. Everything. Some people go to toilet, they put it on social media. They go to bathroom, they social media. They have girlfriend, they put it on social media. They have boyfriend, they put it on social media. So if you decide to put your life on social media, Nigerian Commission might as well encourage you to do that yesterday. It ain't be a problem. I have been wrongly programmed, Mr. Raga said. Exactly, Shola Samuel. Whether the passport was printed before D or not, if it was the UK or US Commission, can he do that? Answer that question, all of you. Kedu, answer Shola Samuel's question. Whether it was printed yesterday or not, the bottom line is that the passport has been there before it came. And if it was Nigeria, a British High Commission, it can't do that. Many of you have gone to Nigerian embassy, British embassy consulate at Bank Anthony, at Victoria Island, elsewhere, and you have met something different, completely different from what you expected. Yet, you did not break the cars that they park at the High Commissioner's office. You did not complain. So many of you have gone there 5 times, they refuse your visa. Why don't you break their cars? Give me red head, I'll block you off, I don't care. I'm coming to that Kampala youth. Quinty Tab says, the way the guy dressed, he is surely not in good mental state and surely have some needs. Will probably get suspended sentence. Aha, the way the guy dressed, he is surely not in good mental state and surely have some needs. He will probably get suspended sentence. Let's wait and see. Stella Grace Cole, that was criminal damage. Exactly, correct, ma'am. True, very true. Most people supporting him are not based in UK. Law is very powerful here. Exactly my saying. You should learn how to deal with anger, because a man like him can beat his woman when he's angry. Exactly. He keeps himself in the foot. Exactly. Yes, absolutely. Princess Adioli said, we pity him, but I'm sorry, he must face the music. Joyce Budabs, ma, don't mind those defending the guy. What did he gain damaging the cars? Exactly. I was on a platform and someone commented that if he give a Freemason sign, it can walk away without being jailed. Is this true, ma? Me, I don't know, because I don't belong to any caucus, any occultist group, any group. Lórúkọ Jésù, I only belong to the God Almighty God who created me. I don't belong to any occultist. So if they say Freemason, Freemason in England, and it's for Joke and Jerry, don't you know the set of people that they said belongs to Freemason? They think it's a baby group. Ẹgbẹ́ awo tó máa ń lò ní Britain money that judges possibly use among themselves. And I'm not even sure whether it existed because I've never seen anyone in it. So Freemason or no Freemason, I don't agree with that kind of nonsense. That guy will be punished. That guy will be punished. Exactly. Destroying property that belongs to Nigeria High Commission is sickening and unspeakable. We condemn it. But for a High Commission to go down low, break conventions of standard just to prove a point is not civil. Okay, my dear. He might be seen as a premeditated action. Where did he get the iron bar used? He created a massive problem for himself and families. Kamal Olariwaju Sulaiman Aloba, Ọlọ́run á dá ẹ sí. I don't want to bring too much law to the platform because I am not in the midst of my lawyer colleague. That's why I didn't bring it, because I look at it from that angle. I actually look at it from that angle. Yeah. Where did he get the iron bar that he used? Yeah. God will bless you. Come on. Olariwaju Sulaiman Aloba. I reason from that end. You see, there are so many things that I have put in my head, but I can't bring it out as a lawyer. Because nobody will understand the way I'm saying. Only simple things, they have been arguing against each other. And that's why I kept it to myself. Because by the time the case is properly put on the table and pieces very well. Okay. It's too late, Fola. Exactly, Prince Adesanya. He committed crime against UK government, not British, not Nigerian, because the thing was outside, it was not inside. What is not good is not good. Bomilona Ogumefun, exactly. Eugene said the embassy acted wrongly by throwing his passport to the public domain. Princess Adeoli said, "Ẹ jẹ́ ká pe wèrè lọ́kọ ìyàwó kó lè jẹ́ ká rí mú mi in." Kenny Faith Taiwo says he urgently needs anger management, even if he's going to convicted or not, before he commits murder. Bomiliona Ogumefin says, "I got mine 2 weeks." Exactly. Yeah, we are there. Malasha said 2 weeks is the norm. 2 weeks, ne? I got mine 2 weeks as well. Yeah, if Edolapo Bashiru said, "I got mine within 2 weeks as well." He might be on medication or not physically fit due to taking his medication. Well, when they get to court, he will explain, or when they take him to hospital. Charity begins at home. I agree with you. Kenny Faith Taiwo, that's right, of course. Cedric Indamba says, "Mommy, this is not a question about the topic. I just want to know if I can invite my mom back home to visit here. I have a British passport." Of course you can, as long as you are working. Of course you can. I got my passport within 2 weeks too. The service have improved, only that they need to be more professional. And that's what I'm thinking. If I'm talking that, they will say it's because of me. Who am I? I am just somebody like every one of us. Exactly. I've been there before. I control my anger. Prince Owosh, exactly. Mine is even 2 years ago, and I got my passport within weeks. Replying to Fedolapo Bomiliona, exactly. Moibat, you know. Will all these people condoling this guy allow the guy to break their own car? Princess Adeoli, I wonder. It would have been better if it's Nigerian law, but British Law Act 1971, I know lawyer Tokunbo know what the guy will face. The act is going to be outside. The incident took place outside the building, so it's English law. If it's inside the building, it will have been Nigerian law, but it's not in Nigerian law. It's not Nigerian law. It's English law. It is out to the public so the people are aware of who is and to be careful with him. It's a crime. And it should be treated same way the British put the criminal profile on Crime Watch. Fred Omo, yo Darafma, God will bless you. Exactly. It's in the public already. Exactly. There's no reason why someone should unlawfully be destroying other people's property. It is against the law. Adeoba, thank you. But Milliona Ogmefun, you are now talking, ma. I've been talking before now. This is when again is the way it is. Stop encouraging bad behavior and learn from this. Motilola Sylvia, I agree with you. Exactly. This is the problem we have in Nigeria. We don't like saying the truth. Exactly. And I don't care about their opinion. I need to say the truth. That's really mad. But those people are quite frustrating. Well, you can be frustrating. You see, I have been there that I spent a whole day. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Yes, people have been there so many times now, but you just have to comply and just wait for your turn. You know, before the renewal, maybe I've been there before. You understand? You just have to comply. People don't just learn. Exactly. Thank you, Dare Makiki. Nigerian Commission has duty of care of data protection. It's not lawyers. It is not the lawyer's fault. Me, everybody pick it on the social domain, social media. It's on Facebook already. Everybody pick it up there and use it to tell you that this is the issue. This is the thing. Everybody use it. You see, me, I don't do program that everybody is doing. I hate doing the same topic with the whole everybody on the social media. I hate it. I hate doing the same topic. I hate it completely. But wisdom just come to me that treat this topic quickly today. Talk about it quickly today before it becomes messy. And that's why I talk about it this morning. It is the wisdom, the Sandman spirit that says talk about it quickly before it becomes messy. And I should not hide my opinion. Why should I hide my opinion? Exactly. I love your comment about the issue on grandma. God bless you. Well, I can't hide my feelings. Why should I hide under one finger and not facing the reality and telling the truth? I tell the truth. Anybody should go to this thing. If they are not happy, leave the platform. But for me not to tell the truth, you can't change my opinion. I study law and I have to abide with the law and play by the law. What he did was wrong. Damaging to somebody else's car. So, okay, let's talk about it. Say, for example, now, yesterday, I drove my car down to Central London to go and collect my passport. And I find a parking space there. And I park there. I pay my money. Because it's up to you. If you have money to spare, you can take your car down there and pay all the congestion charge, which I have done in the past. So, for example, yesterday, if my car were to have been parked there yesterday, that guy would have destroyed my car. Hey, whoa. And you are telling me to shut up. That guy would have destroyed my car. It could have been any of you yesterday because he didn't even look at the plate number. He took them all one by one and finished the whole line. He took them on one by one. He does not even think whether it's a diplomat car or not. He took the whole line on. And you are talking wrangling. Honestly, Portable, it's about time we emulate patience and walk away from issues that doesn't benefit our life. Walk away. When you walk away from things, it doesn't mean you are a coward. When you keep quiet and you are silent, it doesn't mean you are quiet. It doesn't mean you are stupid. Some people want to respond to everything they said to them. How come you are going to have common sense with that? That everything you see, you want to respond. Every time you want to respond to everything. You can't respond in anger manner. When you are angry, calm your temper. Before you come out and talk, people will respect you more. But if you are coming out the way that person is insulting you and you want to respond, you are going to be both of you are going to come out as an idiot. It doesn't work like that, and I will not appreciate that. Exactly. Some of our Nigerians lack respect. You're right, Jared. Talk about Alogba. God bless you. Something must happen. So you want to use somebody else to change the system. He will be punished. Honestly, walk away. Exactly. Let him face the music. Kazim Awotunde. Bless you, Jaredia. People there do help a lot. But we want things to done in our own way without thinking about the consequence. Kenny Faith Taiwo. You see, it depends on individual experience at the embassy. It depends on individual experience. If you go there and you experience things differently, or somebody has said things to you, you put it in your face and carry it down there. He may have not been there for long, and people have spoiled his mind before he arrived. So he's going to put that arrogance on and see, I'm going to teach them a lesson today. I'm going to teach them. Teach who? Teach you. In England, you do things that you get appointment to come back. In England. So why can't you play by the rule if you're a real British citizen? You play by the rule. Exactly. Is it the only one that has ever been turned back? What did he think it will happen after destroying those vehicles? Exactly. Two people cannot march together, I know. Yeah, the way you comport yourself matters a lot. Carry yourself with dignity. I agree with you. Where are they? Adeshu Etolajire Yami. How are you, my dear? Ododo Oro. Exactly. Yeah, Olanike Esther says some of us lack home training and it's really affecting us. Exactly. Charity begins at home. Impatience sometimes is a virtue among our Nigerians. Yes. I am flabbergasted with comments here. Nigerian mirror parents, citizens mirror their leaders. There is hope in Nigeria if people are really thinking this way. Hope they are not just typing sweet words to please others deep down. There are worse than that guy. Sometimes it can be very, very difficult to deal with. It can be very, very exactly. Even me that I am a lawyer. Because I'm in a public glare, because Nigerians know that I speak Yoruba, sometimes they come to office and take milk. Listen, sometimes I will have worked hard, tirelessly, and finished their representation and got that status that have been refused from another lawyer several times. And I managed to put my head together, cool my brain, and sat down and begged the Secretary of State under law. And then the case will have been, they granted the case here, and these people will not turn up to come and collect it from me. And when you call them that your application has been granted, is successful, you know they will not come on time. And when they come here, they are coming as if they've done you a favor. Instead of them to say, come and say thank you. Some of them, because I will not want to offend my good people. Some of them, they will come to the office, arrived as if they are paying your bills, as if they are master. After all, they don't have status before. After all, they have used about 3-4 lawyers, and you are the one that managed to sort this thing out by His grace of God. And then tell them to come and collect it. They will not come until 4-5 weeks later. And when they walk into your office, they walk in as if they are your God, that they are feeding you. Nigerians need to change their attitude from the grassroots. You're talking about the government, talking about the High Commissioner's office. You, individually, you need to check yourself. If you see things I go through sometimes it's because I'm a strong woman. I don't tolerate nonsense. That's why I'm able to control them. If it's an ordinary person, Nigeria will walk over any lawyer. Nigeria will walk over anybody. The way they will come as if they are doing you a favor. And it's you that you are stressing yourself, using your brain, using your everything to help them. They're not seeing it from that angle. Allah Kiane. They're not seeing it from that angle. They're behaving as if they are doing you a favor. You know, they are behaving as if they are doing you a favor. And it's not called for. It's not called for. It's completely, totally out of it. It's unacceptable. If you still see it as we speak, I still have documents here. Let me show you. I am not joking. I still have documents that have been granted. Look. This might have been granted for almost how many weeks now? Over a month or two. They have not come to pick it up because they are doing me a favor to them. And before this thing was done, they will have been coming here and be begging me from heaven to earth. Be begging me, pleading and say, do it for me. I'll pay you this. I'll come and finish my payment when it's out. I'll come immediately. I'll come and complete my payment before it's out. Before he's out, they will not even pick up your phone call. And you will be working and writing to the Secretary of State, sending reminder letter, you know, pushing Secretary of State and say this thing must be done under so law. You have to do this thing and do that and do that. And when it's granted, and you call Nigerians and say, I'm pleased to inform you that your status has been granted, that I have it in the office, they will not come. They will say, oh, thank you, ma. Thank you, Jesus. They will not come for 2 months, 3 months. Shenton Sukui will man behave like that. It's somebody who has been crying for papers. That kind of person should behave in that manner again. And you are complaining about this thing. Hey, whoa. Honestly, Jare Adioba, Redhead, they will be okay when they are ready. Nigerians are very impatient. They want things to be done on the spot in their own way, self sometimes. Understand? Nobody's going to have to employ anybody with anger habit. You have to go and do training and check it. Aigbe Uyi Michael. Aigbe Uyi Michael. There is nothing to see again. You saw properties that were damaged yesterday. 6, 7 cars were parked at the embassy yesterday and they are being damaged. And you say that you want to see CCTV footage. Well done. You are the most security officer I have ever seen in my life that can come to that conclusion. Ever. After all, you saw everything yesterday. What kind of story you want to listen to from the other person? Whatever may have happened, you should condemn that act. There's always a way to bring your anger to deal with matters that you are not happy with, not by destroying people's car. Let him come and destroy your car, and then you can talk about it. Or let him hurt one of your family, then you talk about it. Yeah, people are scared now because I applied for US visa. They now look at activities on social media. You're right. I've just did one yesterday, 2 days ago. Yeah, you're right. They check your activities on Facebook or social media. They ask you, do you have a social media? I said, yes, I have. Because I am proud of my social media platform. I am proud of all my platform. And if I don't like anybody that bring any comment that can affect other people, I delete it. I delete your comment. I put you in a block bin. No, it doesn't matter if he wants to be safe next time. Even if I delete it off, I can take it off. But if I take it off, it's already in the public domain. I can take that data thing off. It doesn't cost me. Look, let me tell you guys that I'm taking it off now. I will take it off to make you happy, yeah? But forget it. It's already in the public. But let me take it off my platform. You understand? If it's going to make you happy, I take it off from my platform. How about that? I've taken that passport off from my platform, but it's already in the public. It's on social media. It's on Facebook. So it's too late. It's on WhatsApp. So it's too late for anyone to cry on that passport anymore. Forget it. He has put himself on the public domain. Lame light. But I have complied with you guys because I love you and I want you to be happy with me. I have deleted it. But don't forget, it's already on Facebook. It's on the social media. It's on WhatsApp. It's everywhere. It's a case that attracts publicity, but I have deleted it off my track here. Yay! You want to kill me, oh. I have deleted it. Do you understand? That's the only way to make you guys happy. If that will make you happy, I have deleted it. But believe me, it's on public domain. Don't let anybody deceive you. Understand? It's already there.
Trouble hearing? Don't skip this video. If you're suffering from premature hearing loss, the struggle could soon be over. Thanks to...
I beg chop music.
Enter to Bluetooth. Bluetooth connected.
You're the one I want, oh. Before my liver start to fail, you're the one I need, oh. Before cassava start to fail, if I ever leave, oh. But I can't they go far away, far away. So I am looking for a sister.
DJ
my lover, oh. She got the dollar. She the wear designer. So I am looking for a sister. My lover, oh. She got the dollar. She the wear designer. So give me assurance, assurance.
Forget about that, Alessandra, Peter, I knew her. You damaged my car, you are guilty before anything, before the law. Forget about that, Alessandra. He's guilty. There are properties to talk about here. I put that music there for you guys to relax you. Honestly, Alaji, go to the yard, go and remove it. It's as simple as that.
Love is sweet, oh. When money enter, love is sweet. Peperesto. So brother man go guys deliver. All I need oh.
I'm a sitting room girl when I was younger. I am a quiet person, and I'm still quiet. I only do this work in the public. Once I live here now, I don't have time for public things.
She go cause disaster, and I am looking for this. My lover, she go follow go Atlanta. Yeah, cause disaster.
God whack your head with your red head. Whack your head. With your red head. Wanka. I have so much to do. I am still going to work here till 7 o'clock.
I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance. Yeah. Heavy. Bang, bang. Heavy. Baby, did you want me? Heavy. So I am looking for this sister. Chama, my lover. She the wear this.
Stop calling me. I'm not taking calls.
So I am looking for this sister. Chama, my lover.
You think I want to take calls? You must be joking.
She the wear designer. Say give me assurance, assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance. Yeah. Assurance, oh no, assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance. Yeah.
Who is stopping us?
You never know when your world is about to change. But
I'm a bad guy and I know guys. She wanna be with a bad guy. She says she chillin' with the bad guys. She love a bad man, I don't know why. Is it because a nigga love to get fly? Plenty money and you know we have a nice ride. Oh no, baby girl slow down. Heard about you and I heard you really go down. Get the toe now. To the girl my toes, baby I will fall down. Go street week. Keep it coming to your bus all day. Long AK, keep shooting like it's
What's
my
your
worst
problem? I show you already.
I will never back down, so go and tell your ex-boyfriend. You better never come around if you wanna see his family again. Chilling with the bad guys, chilling in the club with the bad guys. So what you do? I'm a bad guy and I know guys.
Don't prepare yourself because I'm going to block all of you.
Chilling with the bad guys. So what you do? Chilling in the club with the bad guys. So what you do? I'm a bad guy and I know guys. So what we do? I'm a no guy.
Chilling on the other side, never going back
Welcome to my other life. They call me run town, Mr. Hot Guy. Got chilling with the bad guys. Steady chopping money on the other hand. The girl is on my back cause everything nice. Anything we do, I'm an oversize. Chilling with the G on the G5. With how we pull up, man, I'm brand new. Even I'm a guys in a babu. City to city, they know the boy too good. If you're looking for me, I've been chilling with the bad guys. So what we do? Chilling in the club with the bad guys. What you do? I'm a bad guy and I'm low guy. What we do? I'm a low guy. Yeah. Chilling with the bad guys. So what you do? Chilling in the club with the bad guys. So what we do? I'm a bad guy and I'm low guy. So what you do? Come get the dough, I'm a low guy. My body now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, yo. Yeah. Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. No do, gotta for me. No do, say that, oh. No do, shakara, oh, eh. Remix, now we don't let's go. Yeah, yeah, beautiful too. My number one in tutu. See people go to for your love, it's
just my representation.
I go to go. We go up, yeah, no juju. Yeah, you do me juju. Cause I'm feeling the juju. I wanna catch it to you. You can have it to you. You know I got this to you.
I'm still online.
I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. There's nothing above you. There's nothing above you. I like your mini skirt, you. Okay, you carry face, you. Hold up. If I give you all my money, give you all my time.
Edward Festus, easy. Which part of Europe are you? Which part of Europe are you? Because it's US and tourist. I want to
married a wild spirit trying to tame him.
Which part of Europe are you?
My love must be a kind of blind.
To do nothing is often the best course of action. But history was not made by those who did nothing.
Give you all my love, girl, would you be mine, oh mine? Take you around the world, if I make you my girl, would you be there for
Penny
me?
Ben, exactly.
Would you care for me? Would you come running for my knees?
There's nothing to debate on here anymore. The action doesn't want it. But we still have to blame the Nigerian government on the services given to these people.
And if we could get high, we can get high. If we roll it up and then smoke it up till
diaspora, not local level, not on local. We don't care about local. At the diaspora, you know, we still have to blame them. I understand.
Kiss you, baby.
But there is nothing to debate on the action of the
baby. If I tell you that I want you more,
it's not worth it.
I wanna hit it to the remix.
And that is the situation, that is my stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go now, but I've pleased you, society, I've pleased you, the community. I've taken all the data page from my platform, but don't forget, it's on the public domain, and it's in the public interest. It's there because of public interest. So it's in the public domain already. But having said that, I have taken it off from my own platform so that you don't attribute me to one of the bad ones. You don't connect me with the bad ones. So I have taken it off. Bye for now.
I play this remix for you. Remix it. Girl, would you want your body? Girl, would you?
Bawuro Lawa, oh. Yeah, he's singing already. When you are young, you have to do things properly so that you don't regret it when you are growing. Thank you. Thank you.
Ìgbà òwúrọ̀ làwà, ọba jẹ́ ká lọ́sàn ni. Jẹ́ ká lọ́sàn wá o, bàbá jẹ́ ká yẹyẹ wá. Ìgbà òwúrọ̀ làwà, ọba jẹ́ ká lọ́sàn ni. Jẹ́ ká lọ́sàn wá o, bàbá jẹ́ ká yẹyẹ wá. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ́wọ́ àdúrà. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ́wọ́ àdúrà. Ìgbà lọ́wọ́, ọba jẹ́ ká lọ́sàn ni. Jẹ́ ká lọ́sàn wá o, bàbá jẹ́ ká yẹyẹ wá.
I'm not taking calls. I'm leaving platform now because I still have work to do in the office. I'm not taking calls, so don't do that today. Next time when I come on platform, you know, when I come out like this frequently, I may not come out for some days again because I don't like to be seen on the social media all the time. So I have claimed my own part today. Believe me, I enjoy the debate and I enjoy the heat. I enjoy the heat and the argument. It shows the level of Nigerian understanding. It's a bit too 50-50. Nigeria doesn't want to tell the truth, and you can tell from this topic. They hate to tell the truth. They like to just hide under wrong thing. Pretend as if it was okay, everything is fine. What is not good is not good. You know me, if it's Nigeria Commission that wronged him first, I will talk about them I've already spoke about Nigeria Commission here on this platform. If it's not here now, it will be on the YouTube. Go and check my YouTube, it will be there. I have already condemned Nigeria Commission during the passport scarcity thing, hardcover scarcity period. Either last year or 2 years ago. I've hit them at their own side. I've spoken about them. I've already talked about them 2 years, either last year or 2 years ago. So I don't hide from the truth. When it has to be spoken here, it has to be. I'm afraid so. But this time around, it's an individual matter, so we need to talk about it. Nigerian is 50-50. Like individually, they complain about the government. They too, they don't check themselves. Check yourself before you complain about the government. Individuals doesn't like to tell the truth. Is it not part of you Nigerians that says in Nigeria that this is how we do it in our country here? And ask me what they said that's how they do it. Bad things, not complying. They said it in Nigeria. Somebody said it to my president in an office and say, how can you talk like that? Something is not good. You need correction, and you say, this is how we do it in our country. Especially when you ask them to bring documents to you in the office in Nigeria, they will tell you that, now we are in Nigeria, we don't used to comply. Is that a talk? Bamidele Daramala, God will bless you. God will bless you. I talked about it last year, February 2018. This shows that some people are following me on bumper to bumper. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bamidele Daramola. I am impressed. I am very, very happy. God will bless you. I talked about Nigeria Commission last year, and I didn't look at Uche's face when I talk about them. I did not look at Uche's face, and I even went to their office to go and apply for my passport, and I didn't even look at their Uche's face. I put my head up. When you are telling the truth, you put your head up in the society. They didn't challenge me. They didn't even say anything. I spoke about them. I have discouraged. I have talked about them negatively. I have corrected them. I have told them about their wrongs. I have put them right and said, listen, these are your wrongs. you need to correct this. This is not worth it. I have said it. You know, I never look at Uche's face when I want to tell the truth. I don't care who you are. I put my head up and I tell the truth and take my eyes off. You rather like it or you leave it. Either way. It's either positive or negative. If you don't like it, show your red head and I block you off. Platform. You are not invited if you are not happy with me. Because I won't come to your platform. So if you don't like to face the truth, that's the problem. But I've spoken about Nigeria Commission last time. I've talked about them. I didn't look at their Uche's face. But this time around, it's about individual. What he did was wrong. Yes, now where are they? Okay, Joe Smart. People of Scotland need a seminar from you, ma, which is going to happen soon. Okay. Anytime you guys are ready to fund it. Yeah, anytime you are ready, I'm ready. Joe Smart, so you are in the country. You are in the United Kingdom. I mean, Uche, when I want to tell the truth, I don't look at Uche's face. They know me, my family. I go straight to the point. My siblings know me, my family know me. I hit the nail on the head. I tell the truth. So you don't even gossip near me. Because if you gossip near me, I'll tell you to invite the owner of the words. Come and say it in his presence or in her presence. Because I'm not going to help you to interpret it and now become Antiolo Fofo. So if you want to talk about somebody in my family, call that person in my presence and tell the person if you have the guts. That's how to do it. Okay, Joe Smart. Okay, Joe. Okay. Exactly. Exactly. You off? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Me? I'm not looking at those things anyway. You see, one thing about me with my job is that I enjoy my work. Either as a lawyer or as a speaker, as a motivational speaker, I enjoy it. I have said it to people, whether they like it or not. I am not a blogger, and I stand corrected. I will never be one. God forbid. I am a motivational speaker, and the whole idea is for people to emulate my speech. Like Oprah Winfrey, to correct what is not good in the society, to talk about it. That's my take. You know, to discuss issues, to bring it to the law, and to pieces it within the realm of law. That's what I stand for. Anything other than that, I wasn't trained to do so. And I was not brought up to join it or to do it. And whether people like it or not, issue atenumoran kò kí n jóná. Ẹni tó bá tẹnumọ́ nǹkan, ó ṣò pé ní ẹmọ kan tó ń sọ ni. Nǹkan tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ṣe lánàá ò dáa. It's not good. What he did yesterday was wrong. Let me say it in English language. What is not good is not good. And let us stop covering it up. Anyway, sooner or later, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to come on a... I've just been given a special job, you know, as an ambassador to promote an estate development. And so I will be coming on board to come and encourage you Nigerians to buy a house. Buy house at Okpebi in Ikeja. And you know Okpebi Ikeja is very expensive. So if you want to live in a posh area, in an estate where everything is secure, stable, I will be promoting that business because I am into real estate from day one. So ladies and gentlemen, I am coming to encourage you to buy through my platform from developer who is developing estates in Okpebi in Lagos State, Ikeja. Okay? I'll be promoting them through my platform because I love estate management. I love real estate. I love investing in properties. It is my area of power. It's my strength. I love investing in properties. So I will be bringing it to your doorstep to come and start buying in Ikeja. You understand? As soon as they are finished, they are doing each development area, I will be bringing it on board. You understand? I want to encourage you guys to come and buy in Ikeja, not in Igbo kankan. Ẹ má lọ rà nínú Igbo kankan pé bóyá Igbo kan wà níbi kan fẹ́ develop ẹ̀ l'Èkó, Igbo kan wà níbi kan fẹ́ develop ẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. We are talking about Ikeja at the moment. So we know what we are talking about. I am going to have meeting with the developer, with the person again. He's a very good fan of mine. He follows me on closely. But I want to have meeting with him to see his family, to know his children in the UK, know his family very well, make sure that he's authentic. He is authentic spiritually. He is authentic, but I want to see it physically. I want to see his wife. I want to meet his children, meet his family, proof of address and everything. Because he's based in Nigeria because he's a big guy. So he doesn't have time to spare to stay in England. But his family are residents in the United Kingdom. So I want to make sure that anything I will bring to my platform to you guys, it's authentic, it's original, it's confirmed. So I will be arranging another meeting with him. I have had a meeting with him yesterday. From consultation, he came for another matter and it turned to business. Well, it is God's doing. You understand? So I will be encouraging you to let us go through the channel and buy through that through that arena. Okpebi in Ikeja. You all know Ikeja now. City Bam Bam. So if you have your money and you are thinking of what to do with it and you want to invest it, my platform will be the right place for you to come and do your investment on those properties. Believe me, Wanka, Ikeja, I love Ikeja. Ikeja is my territory. If you are looking for me, you can find me within the realm of Ikeja. I love Ikeja. I won't lie to you. I love Ikeja. Since the long day ago that a friend of mine has introduced me to the area almost 10-15 years ago, I have always fallen in love with Ikeja. I love Ikeja because I always love to be in a city, you know. So once you are ready, you know, 3-bedroom flat with bus cutter on each of the flat, in each of the flat, and each of the flat have en suite, which means toilet and bedroom, toilet and bedroom in all of them. The sitting room is 40 square meter alone. The sitting room is massive. 40 square meter is the sitting room, which means that you can decide to even divide it into two if you wish so. Apart from the 3 bedrooms that are en suite, there is also a bus cutter with it. In fact, I love it before seeing it. So I might be traveling down to go and visit it and go and see things clearly better before it's ready. But once I manage to see things and everything, anyone that is interested, I will personally arrange a form with you, and you will come with evidence of everything, passport, proof of address, and how you will start paying money to the developer's account, not to my account, to the developer's account, because the property will be ready in February according to them. Don't let anybody say to you that how much is she making. I'm going to get profit from it. It's 5% they are giving me. On each property I sell, I'll be giving 5% commission. So don't let anybody say that, oh, is she not going to get paid? Is she doing it for free? I'm getting paid. But I will only get paid when you complete your payments. 5% commission I'll be getting on each of them. Honestly, Ikeja, Maryland, Mobolaji Banker, Tony, Okpebi is a good area to invest. Ada fún ẹja rẹ princess. worked at Allen Avenue for 10 years before I came to UK. Okay, dear. I know Allen very well now. They finished selling Allen properties. You know, even me, I kick myself. So I'll bring all the details to you. Closed door. I'll bring all the details when I'm ready to do the adverts. I'll bring all the details to you. But once you come through my platform, also you are safe. But let me finish my findings. Leave me now. Let me finish all my investigation, finish everything. Yalaje. Mi ò mọ̀ láti ṣe yalaje. Ọ̀rọ̀ lórí owó ni. Mo wáyé wá pawó ni, wáyé wá wòran. Iṣẹ́ lawyer nìkan kọ́. Ẹ rò pé iṣẹ́ lawyer nìkan lèmi ń ṣe. Èmi ti kọjá level yẹn. I have passed that level for long. Property investment. Since I've been growing, I've been investing in properties. It's the only way to secure your life and your children's future. Investment into properties instead of putting it in shares. When they ban ra shares and waste time, they don't fall by we fall pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ni. But believe me, even if you buy cars, it can fall. The prices fall, it depreciates. Properties never depreciate. Kí ló bá dé màámi? Abdul Kayode, ìwọ wá ra lé náà, don't ask me. Wá ra lé ni. You think last one all those Fatai Irawo, you think it's ordinary that they know Fatai Irawo? Judge me ènìyàn pàtàkì. Don't think I'm not working, I'm working because I have to be working for you. So I give instructions. I just decided to do this today. I will let you know, Vince. I want to get all the information together first. I want to get all the information. I will come back for it special. Don't worry. And you are going to be buying. You know? You are going to be buying with people of names and substance, so you are not alone. You are going to be buying your house in the same area, same estate, same place with people of names, people with big names, bigger names, people of substance. You are going to have close relationship and thing with them, possibly business. So you are not alone. You are moving higher. So you are going to be working close with people of caliber, Caterpillar and caliber, people that have names in society, in that circles, in that caucus. You understand? So I'll be bringing it closely to your door. You know I don't do small adverts. Emi o like cover power 500 naira, 500, 1,000, 2,000. It doesn't do me anything. 500 pounds doesn't do me anything. So that's why I rather stay on a big fish like that. I love big fish, and when I want to catch it, I catch it bigly. You understand? So join me if you can. I trust you. I know those people will be interested straight away. Me, have I ever done any advert on my line? I've not done any advert on my line because they have come to me and mothers of business properties investment. I love investment. I love properties. If it's not properties, it'll be oil and gas. Àwọn nǹkan tẹ́mi ń gbé nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó tóbi jẹ́ ọjọ́ orí tèmi lọ lèmi máa ń dì mọ́wọ́. Honestly now, me, I deal with something bigger than my age. You know, you move ladder. You have to move ladder. You understand? You got to judge your law, something bigger than your age. You know, challenge. Why challenge me? I can't deal with anything 200 pound, 100 pound. Èló ló fẹ́ tó mi jẹ. A tún fa insult, a tún fa insult, you know. It causes insult most times. It brings insult. But this kind of caterpillar, caliber and caterpillar work, kò sí insult in bed. Ṣàdúrà and Ṣàmìjà ò sí in church ní caterpillar and caliber work ilé. Honestly. As soon as they put it on the table, I draw my own proposal, draw my own things, and then put out my forms for my clients. You are my client. Before I transfer you to the owner, to the developer, you are my client. A money fish me. So I want to start rolling with big fish. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní ìyá ìgbàlẹ̀ tọ́rọ̀ níbi náwó sí yẹn, bring your ìyá ìgbàlẹ̀ kó wá ra lé lọ́wọ́ tèmi. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní bàbá ìgbàlẹ̀ tí ò rí bí náwó sí, bring them for me. Come and buy properties from my developer. Kó dákun màmá doṣù pálóró. Bring your ìyá ìgbàlẹ̀, your godmother, your godfather, your god auntie, mama ìgbàlẹ̀, because I do big fish. I do big fish. I don't catch small fish. Wallahi talai. I catch big fish. Anything I want to catch, na big fish I always target. I don't target the small thing. Caliber and caterpillar people. You understand? So anyone that deal with me, you will know that you are dealing with a big fish. So if you manage to cut me, you cut a big fish in your business as well. So then to ba lajẹ lèmi á bá ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀, ẹni tí ò lajẹ á kó báyàn ni. Wallahi Alhaji Gafar Eleke said it. Wallahi talai, big fish ni Alhaji. Alhaji abeg bring senator. You know senator last time. Abeg tell senator to come and buy from my developer. Abeg tell senator to come and buy. Me, I catch big fish. I no catch small fish. Mo fẹ́ ẹja kékèké, ẹja panláṣe, ẹja kékèké, ẹja àrọ̀. Ẹja kí náà fẹ́ tó wà ní òkun yẹn. Nǹkan tẹ́mi ń catch nìyẹn. Bunkri nǹkan mà. Èwo ló tún jẹ́ bunkri. Ẹ̀túndé nìyẹn o. Alhaji abeg tell senator jàre. Sọ fáwọn èèyàn gbajúmọ̀ gidi. Lẹ́yìn náà bá tún mú wá, màá tún já yín ní change bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ṣàgbé fèmí ni, gbé nǹkan mi fún mi. Big shark á dáa fún ẹ Princess Adeoli. Shark ńláńlá lèmi máa mú. I deal with big shark. You understand? Whales, ṣẹ́rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Bring minister, exactly. Bring secretary, senator. You understand? Wallahi fish ni o. Whale fish, wallahi talai. That's the thing I deal with. You understand? I deal with big fish. I don't catch small. Whale or shark, both of them are big. Àwọn ẹja tẹ́lẹ̀ máa ń dín pẹ̀lú omi nìyẹn. Àwọn ẹja gbangba. Ẹja tó tó ẹja. Kì í ṣe ẹja kékèké aláràn. Kò ń ṣe ẹja aláràn tó máa fọwọ́ squeeze báyìí. Kò ń ṣe ẹja. Ẹja yẹn ò lè mówó wọlé. Àwọn ẹja bàmbà. Àwọn ẹja tó mórúkọ dání nìyẹn. Ṣé you understand? You be the gbam. Ó ní Rasis ọlá wàá gba èèyàn mi tó dáa. Àwọn ẹja tó gba yìí nìyẹn. Àwọn ẹja ńláńlá. Shark tàbí whales. Ẹja tó ń dẹ́rù ba ẹja. Ẹja tó ń gbẹ́ja mì. You understand? Ẹja tó pé ẹja lẹja yẹn tó ga fi ń sanra. Àwọn onísọkúsọ wọn alẹ́jẹlẹ́jẹ́ yẹn tó ga fi ń sanra. Ìsọkúsọ òṣì. In a positive way, it makes sense. You understand? So I have to come to London to see. Okay. No problem. No problem. No problem. You do anything to do with me, Martin research here. Martin make sure to confirm me. Because the properties are quite expensive. So orí gbogbo wa gbọ́dọ̀ pé ká tó dáwó síbẹ̀. Ẹja tó gbẹ́ ẹja mi màá mi. Ó ṣe tilapia báwo? Kí ló fẹ́ fi tilapia ṣe? Tilapia báwo? Tilapia báwo? Tilapia kéré nú ẹja, wọ́n máa gbẹ́ tilapia mi ni. Àwọn ẹja wo ni? Gbogbo ẹja àrọ̀ wọ́n máa gbé mi ni. Ẹja máa gbẹ́ja mi ni. Ẹja lẹja ń jẹ tẹ́já fi ń sanra. All those tilapia, they go to swallow ham. I bet no bring tilapia to my desk. èmi ò fẹ́ gbogbo àwọn kéékèèké wọ̀nyẹn tó máa fọwọ́ ṣe kinní tí ò ní kọ́bọ̀ lápò yẹn àwọn ẹja whales ní ká ẹ gbé wá tó lè rajà ẹja lẹja ń jẹ àwọn ẹja mọ̀mí water ńlá gbàǹgbà tó wà l'Àbújá àwọn ẹja gbàǹgbà tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní Banana Island àwọn ẹja gbàǹgbà tó wà ní Victoria VGC àwọn ẹja gbàǹgbà tó forí pamọ́ sí Lekki phase 1 tó wà ní Chevron àwọn ẹ̀ náà ń pè lẹ́ja oríṣi ẹja òkú èkó tó wà ní ayédè àlùbọ́ oríṣi ẹja òkú èkó tá máa gbé fún mi láti lábìrán èyí tí àwọn ẹja máa gbé wá láti Kọgòsì àwọn ẹja ńlá látẹjà ń jẹ sanra ní Capital State House ẹja lẹja ń jẹ sanra láti State House ó ti yé yín we are talking about shark here honestly Ọlọ́run we are talking about shark ẹja lẹja ń jẹ tẹja fi ń sanra ẹjẹ ẹtẹ ẹja lẹja máa jẹ ẹja ńláńlá ẹja tòǹtò ṣé you understand ẹja lẹja ń jẹ tó fi ń mú yìí wálé. I am laughing. See, Olufunke, kí ló ń laughing sí? What is bunkering? The term bunkering may include diversion and smuggling of oil and unauthorized loading of ships. One common process requires tapping into an oil pipeline and transporting the oil elsewhere to be sold intentionally or refined locally. Ṣé ẹ rí pé Babs yẹ ọmọ èṣù ni Babs? Ọmọ èṣù gidi ni Babs. Ó fẹ́ kó bá mi. Ṣe bunkering o má kó bá mi unless it's real. If it's real, tell me. I have certificate to face it. I have certificate to face it if it's real. But you bari ẹ má gbede wájú mi because I don't want to joke with my certificate for oil and gas. But bó ṣe wà nìyẹn ẹja lẹja ń jẹ sanra. So when you are ready, I am ready. But bring in your big person. Below mi tó ṣá success ló bá tán Olórí Adébísí. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹja yìí náà ni mà. We can make it real in Naija. Are you sure? I'm arrange a meeting now because with me I need to have committee again with this thing. I need to have committee with it. I can't do it alone. It will be too greedy to say I want to eat everything. You understand? It will be too greedy. So I need you guys. I need people on ground. But the fish I am trading in are big fish. Shark and whales. Àwọn ẹja gbàǹgbà ni mo ń trade pẹ̀lú properties yẹn. Ó ti yé yín, àwọn tó lè kówó mi sílẹ̀ kíákíá ni mo need. Àwọn tó lè kówó mi sílẹ̀, ṣé you understand? Àwọn tẹ̀mí ń ta sí nìyẹn straight away. Ẹ gbà bí n ṣe sọ. Yes, I trust you, Babs. Send me your number. Let us speak on one-to-one first. Ká kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ náà. I wan arrange the meeting. Are you in Nigeria, Babs? If you are in Nigeria, let me know. But mi ti wà sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní ìsìn because mo ní holiday elsewhere láti lọ. And I have 2 programs to do in Nigeria, but not this month, or not even next month. Okay, Warsaw. Where's Warsaw? UK or US? Babs. Ẹja lẹja ń jẹ ṣùgbọ́n ẹja ńlá la fẹ́ on this property issue of 18 yẹn. We are looking. I trust you, Kemi Moshood. Wàá gba ìyá mi tó dáa. You love me. I always love you, Kemi Moshood. Because you always share my program, so I always love you. And I always be with you anywhere you are. My heart is always there. Kemi Moshood, I always love you. Anyone that share my program, my heart is always with them anywhere they are. Adewumi ni èèyàn tó gbà yìí. Thank you. Oh, UK, thank you, Ewéadé. Thank you, Ewéadé. Ewéadé say UK. Thank you, Princess. Ẹ mọ̀ pé housewife ni Misha. I don't go out too much. Thank you. West Midland. Okay, thank you. Kí ló dé tí mo fi ń béèrè question yẹn, but thank you for telling me. But I realize where it is. Thank you. along my Birmingham. I know. It's because of the way you said it. You make it too posh. You don't want to say Birmingham. You make it too posh. That's why. Because I realize it's in Midland. Immediately there's a UK. Oh, yeah, Kemi Moshuri, Yami Dada. My heart is always with you. Because you have been coming with me. That's a year, Lalu Mole. So anywhere you are, my heart is there with you. Don't let anybody deceive any of you. Once you share my program, my heart is with you. And I know some names all the time. Where are they always comment on my platform. So my heart is always with her. Ade will be the same thing. My heart is always with you. Yeah. So that is the situation. I'll be coming to advertise that estate investment thing of a thing. I want to encourage us to start buying in Lagos. Most especially the area where those properties are situated. I must tell you, I love Ikeja. I won't lie to you. Still mingus with the EFCC. I'm only joking. Sorry, Babsi. Come on, I can't give you. Yes. So, yes, Lafunke Davis, thank you. You know, good evening, Mojisola. Mrs. Akeju, thank you, ma. Thank you. Miss Olufumlayo Showumi, I'm always with you. You know that yourself. Good evening to you. Yeah, good evening. We are there, Malasha. Oh, yes, definitely. My heart is always with all of you that comment all the time, that share my program, you know, and those who call it that I know their names. My heart is always with them, and that's why I cannot belong to any group on Facebook, because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I want to love all of you equally because of my position. You can see I have deleted that passport straight away when I know that some of the people comment are my top fan, even though the document is already in the public here, but at least I listened to them. I've taken it off, I've deleted it, and that's the least I can do. Listen to my people. You know, that's the least I can do, just to listen to my people. If you have pressed your red head to me today, just go and delete yourself from my platform, because I will never tolerate your red head. But I think I've blocked you anyway. You met at red head, yeah. Multi-block you already. Also, the moment you press red head, it means that darkness and light can never meet. Morning and day, night and day can never meet. They are separate. So, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Somebody said the word love is the most simple word on the platforms. I don't know what to say to please the whole world anymore, other than to say no bad here. Thank you, Lekala Dipo. No, I've deleted it. You know, I love you guys, so I have to listen to you. But they should stop screaming on my head when I'm doing things. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ìkérégbè tẹ́ máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n Yorùbá yẹn tẹ́ wà Nàìjíríà ẹ ṣọ́ ara yín ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà Nàìjíríà tẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n Yorùbá yẹn tẹ́ máa rò pé lè máa ta sọ̀rọ̀ àtàwà ní diaspora. You don't mingle yourself with our àtàwà ní diaspora. Àwa ní data ṣeréṣeré tá à ń lò bí báyìí ẹ kàn máa fowó oúnjẹ yín ra data ni ẹ tún jẹ gbàbọ̀ ńbẹ̀ ẹ tún jẹ gbàbọ̀ ńbẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n Yorùbá tẹ́ ń ta sí wa rédèrèdè tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. It's not about tribal, and I reiterate my statement. It's not about tribal, it's not about religion, it's not about a color, it's not about stature, it's not about anything. It's about doing it properly. So that guy that damaged those properties yesterday, he's on the strong side of the law, and he should be punished. Simple. Abike Mamsi Ashabi, sometimes it may be a mistake for red hair, and tell them to take it off. Abike, tell them to take it off. If you decided to defend them, you know you are my person. But if you decide to defend them, you can take it off. Abike, go and tell them to go and take it off. So you might block you one. When it's a mistake, I know they take it off immediately. But I'm only take off. I'm not going to feel like that. Èmi náà dẹ̀ ti ṣe ìdájọ́ ọwọ́ fún wọn. I make my judgment already. Abike, you don't need to defend them. You understand? Abike Momsi Ashabi, you don't need to defend them. I've already shared ìdájọ́ ọwọ́ fún wọn. Ewe Ade Alashabi only unlimited data. Honestly, unlimited, so they should not compare themselves with us when we are talking. You see, it is good for everybody to interact. But when you are using your small data, láti máa búyàn, gbèsè ló bá kẹ́yìn ẹ̀ o. If you have a little bit of data to manage in Nigeria and you are using it to reply to those who are aggressive, gbèsè ló máa gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀. So you don't reply to those comments. You look at it and just walk past it. Kò fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa bára wọn argue pẹ̀lú data tiwọn because they may have unlimited. It's a wise advice. Ẹ má bínú. Mo ti ṣe ìdájọ́ no remedy. Mo ti ṣe ìdájọ́ ọwọ́, that is what Donald Trump does all the time. So I've done my own as well. Ìdájọ́ ọwọ́, very quick in replying, very quick to respond. Next time ẹ ṣọ́ra yín, honestly, Princess tell them. Next time ẹ ṣọ́ra yín. Mo ti ṣe ìdájọ́ ọwọ́. You understand? Mo ti ṣe ìdájọ́ ọwọ́ straight away ni. Àgbà tí òbí nínú ọmọ ẹ̀ ń pọ̀. Ẹ̀dẹ́ nìyẹn. On Twitter, Princess Adeolu, exactly Donald Trump on Twitter. He's so fast and very accurate in typing and responding to every dictionary he will respond to. I don't have time to respond to everyone. But mo ti ṣe ìdájọ́ ọwọ́ lórí àwọn yẹn. Àṣìpa òwe Princess Adeolu. Mo ti ṣe ìdájọ́ ọwọ́ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Please make the law as you are lawmaker, Bikoma. Make the law on anybody that press red head, Biko. Ìdájọ́ ọwọ́, put it in the bin straight away. If you're on your platform and anybody press red head on you, even if it's me, put me in the Biko there. You're not supposed to go and press red head on people on their platform, in their own space, on their own cyber space. If you are not happy, don't talk. Move away quietly. Respect in your dignity. Just go out quietly from that platform. You don't need to go and press red head. You understand? Once you press red head, you have punished yourself. You are going into Kalo. You are not coming back. Ìdájọ́ ọwọ́ nìyẹn. Ìdájọ́ ọwọ́. Unlimited diaspora data, to God be the glory. Man, I'm doing that. Exactly. Ẹ̀yẹ tó máa fara wégún ni, ó máa jẹ gbà ni. So nobody should compare themselves to us in the diaspora. We have unlimited data because we paid hugely on it. My distinguished Adedayo Jimmy, Red Dead danger me exactly. So you understand. Adedayo Jimmy, Red Dead danger me. You press Red Dead, I block you off straight away. Abike Momsi Ashabi said, don't make the law, so I did not make a Bikoma. Please don't make the law. But you said I should make the law. Like, can I make it? Anything you say, I will do them. Abike, if you tell me not to do them, I won't do them. And if you say do them, I'll do them. If I am a red-haired Indian, I'll block head and name. If you are a red-haired Indian, we'll block you off. Babsi, we'll block you. If you are enjoying using red-head, we'll block you straight away. So you understand? That's what it is. You know? We'll block you off straight away. Red-head báwo exactly Kẹ́mi Moshood ìyá mi tó dáa kò sí space rárá fún wọn, no space for red-head. So ladies and gentlemen, when I am ready and I have all the necessary information in terms of the estate investment, on properties in Nigeria at Ikeja. I shall be back on ground to discuss with you. Trust me, I'll be back to discuss with you without misleading you. But let me collate information together very well. Let me collate information very well. I will encourage you to do so, to invest if you have your money and you want to do something with it in Nigeria. And you know the good thing about it, rentage in that area, rentage properties, yeah, in that area for that flat is 3 million a year. So if you don't live there, you can be catching your 3 million per year once you are able to purchase that property in that building. Because I've been told that people that have rented similar in that area, 3-bedroom is 3 million naira in that area. That is 6,000 pounds a year. Like be like so, kéèyàn kan gbélé kalẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ máa pọ̀ 3 million fún yàn. Ó ti yé yín, ìyẹn gan fẹ́ lè láyàn lójú kéèyàn wo pé kí lélẹ̀ 3 million every year. So that's the issue there. The rent is heavy in that area, 3 million. I'm attracted to the rent issue, and that's why I want to go for it as well. Because my properties elsewhere is just 1 million. Rental 1 million. But if this one is 3 million, ẹ dákun, ilé lágbára díẹ̀, ilé tún shake díẹ̀ ju tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. You understand?
Here to join me on the Jazz panel this week are two amazing influencers you know and love. Tiffany Ma, who I'm sure you recognize from her channel, Miss Tiffany Ma, where she covers
Somebody is actually asking for Obesere in Bisha. Okay.
Thanks for being here.
Reckon sorry about you wo. And all we are saying is ask for Obesere. Love you from Ken. Thank you, Princess Adeoli. Thank you. See, Olufunke say all we are saying is give us Obesere. See, Olufunke requested for Baba Obesere. If any of you have party in London or anywhere in the United Kingdom and you want to invite Obesere to come and play there, contact me. Èmi fẹ́ máa ṣe yẹn lọ́tọ̀ fún Bobby ni. Fẹ́ máa bá Bobby gbàṣẹ́ yẹn lọ́tọ̀ for free ni. Contact me. Ẹ pè mí tí wọ́n ti fẹ́ invite. Ẹ bá need Obesere kó wá play fún yín ní party yín. Contact me. And then I will contact promoter fún yín ní UK. Wọ́n á sort yín out. Wọ́n á tún fún yín ní discount. Wọ́n á pé láti lọ́ra Tòkunbọ̀ Ọlágbáyé platform. Just contact me if you need Obesere to come and play at your program, at your party. Anytime tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí Obesere wá play ní party yín, ẹ sọ fún mi, èmi á bá yín gba discount lọ́wọ́ Bobby. Èmi á sọ fún promoter ẹ̀. You understand? Yes. Great bottle. Jẹ́ wo Mr. Tisha tó kọ́ ń bí èmi ò tí gbọ́ Mr. Tisha yìí rí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ Mr. Tisha tó Obesere kọ́ ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ tún ta gìtá ń bẹ̀ ṣá. That was a long time ago. Let's listen to that kí n tó máa lọ. I haven't seen this before. Ṣé ẹgbẹ́ mi ò ń wo Obesere tẹ́lẹ̀? Mr. Tisha. Thank you, Adedayo Jimmy. Thank you. So, if any of you want to invite Obesere to come and play at your party, your wedding, your birthday, your naming ceremony, your friends' organization, your clinical, anything that you want Obesere to come and play, contact me. You will get discounts because you are from this platform. I will talk to a promoter. So come through me. I will speak to the promoter for you, and you will get your discount. But no any. Tẹ́ bá need Obesere kó wá play fún anniversary yín, ẹ pè mí, ẹ sọ fún mi. Ẹ sọ fún mi directly from my platform. Because you are a member of this platform, I will get discount for you. I guarantee you. èmi á gba discount fún yín. It's about time to start encouraging people on my platform with so many things. Mama fún yín ní discount. Even if you are a complete member of my platform, anytime you bring work to my office now, you have to show me your Facebook and your comment and everything. You will get discount immediately on spot. You might buy discount here. Anytime you come to my office or you bring somebody to my office and you are a member of this platform, you are going to get discount straight away. I want to start encouraging you. Kelly, my platform is not for shere. I want to start encouraging you. Oh yes, really. Anytime you come to my office, you bring someone to my office, you introduce someone, tell that person to mention your name that you are using on the platform. I will go and check you and check all your comments so far. If I see you as a top fan and a regular fan of mine, that person will have discount too as a result of you being my fan. I have changed my ties, my system. I want to encourage my fans. I want my fans to be different. I want you to enjoy my platforms. On Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, anywhere you are connected with me, you will get your discounts. Today is 18th of June 2019. I've just made that statement today. As from today henceforth, I said it. Not from yesterday or 2 days ago. As from today, the 18th. Tó bá mú yàn wá tàbí tó wá fún rẹ, ó máa gba discount. Tó bá rán yàn wá, tell that person your name on my platform. We will check it. That person will get discount. But ẹ má gbàgbé, that's the way I want to do it. You will get discount. You have to be able to benefit for being my fan over the years, over the months, over the weeks. Constant fans need to enjoy themselves. They have to be different from others. If you don't comment and I see you that you share my program, you as well you will benefit. And if you don't comment and you still want to participate, just tell me some of my programs that I've done before. How do you know it? And you have to like that page because I'll go and check your name. If that page has never been liked under your name, in action. Yes, it's a little way of saying I appreciate you. The music is on the courtesy of who asked for this music? T. Olufunke asked for it. It was T. Olufunke that asked for the music. Akindeko, what a powerful name. Ìyá dáadáa ẹ kú ìrìn o, máa ìtàn náà gbà yẹra yé. It's been a while. Bless you. Ohun tó kún bọ̀ ni. Thank you. I want to use it to encourage my fans. So if you set someone down to come and take advice, it's different. They will still get their discount. But if they call for full application, they will enjoy the discount more. If they come for full application, they will get the discount. So if you bring anyone to come to office and they come for full application, one by discount from our Bawoleru. One by discount here. I want to do it intentionally. Wọ́n pe ẹ lọ́sùn lọ́sì tó fi dé ìlú òyìnbó. Ó dáṣà náà títí yóò tún di Mr. Tíṣà o. Ó kú oríire àṣàkáṣà ìdọ́là. Sídó àbá ẹ̀ yọ àṣà ẹ̀ ó ti dá sílé. Ìgbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ àdúgbò ìlọ. Àṣà ẹ̀ ó ti dá sílé. Ìgbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ àdúgbò ìlọ. Àní àṣà ẹ̀ ó ti dá sílé.
àgbàlagbà kan ló máa fẹ́ gòkè òhò tó bá tiraka ó débẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wàhálà ìgbà tó máa débẹ̀ ọmọ kékeré kan ló bá kàkà kó ṣèbà fún ló bá ń pẹ̀gàn ó ń pẹ̀gàn iṣẹ́ ọlọ́run ọba ó ti gbàgbé pé ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ayé kò ṣáájú mi níláárí kò ní kó níláárí jù mí lọ. dákunjẹ́ ń dá sáyé fẹ́ẹ́fẹ́ kí ń dá sáyé bárabá.
We we've spoken a lot today. We've discussed so much today. So it's better to share it and go and watch it later, madam. We have discussed so much today about Nigerian citizens in the diaspora that misbehave and break the diplomat vehicles at the Nigerian Commission Office in London. So we talk about that. So I've been online. I can't see what on and off to be online.
èèyàn mi tán bá bọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ má ṣe bá wọn tàka torí tó bá bá wọn tàka á jẹ́ kó ti talẹ̀ òòṣà ẹni bá dẹ̀ talẹ̀ òòṣà á di bàbá wa ń dé tinú eré tó lù wá nílẹ̀ ẹni tí kú lé kiri. kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí padà o kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí padà kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí. ẹ ti lé mi ìgbà tẹ ò lé bá mi ẹ jẹ́ padà kẹ́ má forí bọ̀nù. sídó kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí padà kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí padà kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí. ẹ ti lé mi ìgbà tẹ ò lé bá mi ẹ jẹ́ padà kẹ́ má forí bọ̀nù. mo tún gbé kàndé o àkàndé àbáṣe o arápálá kọrin èyí tí mo mú wá ọ̀rọ̀ inú níbí ni tìrìtìrì tó ọlọ́run dá nọ́ọ̀sì ayé yóò máa dá lórí ẹni bọ́dí o gbogbo apáta lóhun tá a fa bójó lórí ni ọ̀gá kan níbi iṣẹ́ ni súnmọ́ bí kì yóò mú tiẹ̀ nítorí ọjọ́ kan tó ní kálukú ó lọ sọ́kò tí ó lọ káwọn tó gbìn o onílà yóò máa kálá ẹlẹ́fọ̀ọ́ yóò máa jẹ́fọ̀ eléwédú wá sì máa já ẹni bá ń ṣe rere ẹgbẹ́ kó múra síre ẹni ìṣèkà kó máa ṣe. àtòrí àti ìka ìkan kì í gbé o ohun tá a bá gbé la ó máa kà bó ṣe bí bàbá lè ní ebi bá ò bá bá ní à ń padà lẹ́yìn ẹni ní ọ̀tá ilé ní orogún níbi iṣẹ́ ní ọlọ́run má fi wálé wọn lọ́wọ́. ẹ̀dá yóò wù kó gbìn fọ́yín kà láàyè o ọmọ ẹ̀ á jẹ níbẹ̀ o. àmọ́ ti dá mi lójú yóò bá yé dìdì kú ní ìtukùtù ló máa tú. kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí padà kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí. sídó kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí padà kádàrá mi kò ṣe é yí. àmọ́ ẹ sì lémi ìgbà tẹ́ ò lé bá mi ẹ jẹ́ padà kẹ́ má torí bọ̀nà. èmi ṣe bàbá gbà èyí tó ń fi ìfẹ́ hàn àti èyí tó ń jẹni fẹ́ni wọ́n ní gàdọ̀ balẹ̀ bárara òkúkú pé ká má gà má farawé ẹni tó lòun dá ẹni tó lọ sóko ó dóko ó dání lóko ó jẹun àkọsùnmọ́ sódò ó dòdò ó dání ó dání lódò wọn ò jẹ́ ó ẹ̀ ó tún padà sínú ilé ó sọ fara lé wípé o ẹ ò gbèrè àbẹ́ ò gbèrè.
If you come for full application, you get your discount. Just mention your name on Facebook on my platform and I look at it. You have to be a good member of mine to benefit. You have to be current and be putting out your comments all the time there. Showing likes and love, and you must like my page. So I am not being funny. I am coming out to say it today when I have time, but not now anymore. I've done too much on the social media today. I don't have the time to come out like
ẹ̀dá tó bá sì dákàmù kó má bá kà jẹun àṣà wọn kì í ṣe ní ibi ìbàjẹ́. bó dágbádá bó dẹ́wù fàlàkọ́rí bó dágbádá bó dẹ́wù fàlàkọ́rí kódà bó dáadáa máa sì wọ́n wulẹ̀ fẹ́nu wọn kọ́. wọn kì í ṣe ní ibi ìbàjẹ́ láyé wọn kì í ṣe ní ibi ìbàjẹ́
can you justify that kind of action? It's uncalled for. I'm just looking at the video again. I'm just trying to rewind it and look at the video again and look at the thing. It's uncalled for. For
dákunjẹ dáṣàjẹ bárabà pápá tó síbẹ̀ ló ń bọ̀ alóyin lòun sọ rápálá dòdò tó wà níbẹ̀ yẹn bàbá ta ló gbé síbẹ̀ náà ṣé kí n jẹ́wọ́ ni àbí kí n fi sára kú. má jẹ dòdò ní dòdò má jẹ dòdò ní dòdò má jẹ dòdò ní dòdò. ní dòdò tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí bàbá ta ló gbé síbẹ̀ náà ṣé kí n jẹ́ òní àbí kí n fi sára kú. má jẹ dòdò ní dòdò má jẹ dòdò ní dòdò má jẹ dòdò ní dòdò. ọmọ máa gbọ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ o àdìmí máa gbọ́ bí mo ṣe lùlù. lẹ́ka fómi wẹ̀sẹ̀ bọ́ ìmí àwo tí tàdí kọ́ mi mo ṣàṣe bó ń gbọ́ lù mí. o máa gbọ́ bí mo ṣe ń kọrin. Sido, o máa gbọ́ bí mo ṣe ń kọrin. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ẹ bá wa báwọn èèyàn wa sọ̀rọ̀ o. Gbogbo bí Naija ṣe ń lọ, ọmọ Rápálá kò máa tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn o. Èèyàn kan ló ń bọ̀ láti Belgium, ó lóun ò máa dá Amẹ́ríkà rí. Òun ò dénú London rí o bẹ́ẹ̀ òun ò dé Nàìjíríà rí ó wá súnmọ́ òní ìtọ̀hún oníṣòrí gbogbo ibi tó dárúkọ yẹn èmi àbáṣidó gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sì dé rí mo ní tó bá kọ́kọ́ dá Amẹ́ríkà o wá sí rí títí wọn tó tẹ lọ bí bẹ́ẹ̀dì wọ́tà bẹ́ẹ̀dì o tó bá wá dọ̀wọ́ alálẹ̀ wá rí iná oríṣiríṣi tó bá fura wá tún rò pé ó sì wà ní ọ̀sán gangan ìyẹn ló fi máa mọ̀ wípé ó ti wà l'Amẹ́ríkà o bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ti délùú London wàá rí títí wọn bó ṣe tẹ́ lọ bilẹ̀ bí ẹni kò sí gàlọ́ọ̀fì kankan ìyẹn lójú títí wọn tó bá wà dọ̀wọ́ alálẹ̀ wàá rí iná oríṣiríṣi bó ṣe ṣe yìnrìnyìnrìn àti pé obìnrin tún lọ bá wọn nílùú London àmọ́ ṣá tó bá ti dé Nàìjíríà o tó bá ṣùwà ní Muritala airport ó sì lè máa rú ẹ lójú pé bóyá o ṣì wà l'Amẹ́ríkà o àbí o ṣì wà nílùú London àbò ti padà sínú Belgium ìwọ bọ́ sí Ṣómólú kò bọ́ sí Ìkẹjà kò bọ́ sórí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bọ́ sí Èbúté Mẹ́ta bọ́ sí Èkó fẹ́ jìrà wárí títì wa orí jagajaga wárí títì wa orí rẹ́gẹ̀rẹ́gẹ́ Sido tó bá tún wá dọ̀wọ́ alálẹ̀ àwọn nẹ́pà gangan wọ́n wá sọ náà di ìtọ́ yìí wọ́n sọ di ṣeré ọmọdé wọ́n mú náà lọ́bọ́ ṣe fẹ́ bá ṣe ń ṣe fàájì lọ yìí wọ́n tún lè mú náà wọn lọ́bọ́ ṣe fẹ́ o àmọ́ ṣá wárí títì wa orí jagajaga wà á dẹ̀ rí títì wa orí rẹ́gẹ̀rẹ́gẹ́ a ní wárí títì wa o ìyẹn ló fi máa mọ̀ kó sì wà ní Nàìjíríà ó yá wọn ń dáṣà kan ẹ̀ láló ń jẹ́. wọ́n máa ń dáṣà kan ẹ̀ láló ń jẹ́. wọ́n ń dáṣà kan ẹ̀ láló ń jẹ́. wọ́n máa ń dáṣà kan ẹ̀ láló ń jẹ́. ẹ̀là ojú kan ẹ̀là pàtúwà ẹ̀là pàtú wọ́n tún fọwọ́ bojú ẹ̀là ojú kan. ó wá di ilé Sànjẹ́ ní sórí mi Sànjẹ́ bàbá ajá mi bàbá lórí sọ́lá Sànjẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá tó sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ àkọ́dé Sànjẹ́ ọkọ̀ alájà káhùn sára làbákẹ́ àwọn tí ń lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ bàjẹ́ Chicago connection mo ṣe fún gbòòrùn ni mo ṣe fún gbòòrùn. ẹ̀gbọ́n sànjẹ́ múlẹ̀ wọlé kẹrù ní yàrá ní. Àwòrí yọmí sámúsì dìní àtọ̀dá. Àwọn tàlàdé mọ̀ sùúrù ẹgbẹ́ yẹmí. Ẹgbẹ́ yẹmí tó ń jẹ mọ̀ ń sùúrù mi. Àwọn ọlọ́jà akọ ẹ̀ bá mi kejì rẹ̀ ní kẹ́yìn mi. Ṣé ọmọdé rẹ̀ ní kẹ́yìn mi. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sànjẹ́ ló ló mọ́tò kan. Mr. Zoo ló ń jẹ́. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sànjẹ́ ló ló mọ́tò kan. Mr. Zoo ló ń jẹ́. Tí bá lọ́jọ́ mọ̀ọ́gẹ́. Tí bá pàdé sànjẹ́ mi sóyè. Pẹ̀lú Mr. Zoo yẹn máa bọ́ pẹ́ẹ́dá. At the same time, máa sún bébé sókè o. At the same time, máa sún bébé sókè o. Tàlẹ́ni tí mò ń ròyìn gan-an. Sànjẹ́ màá ní sọ́fẹ́ sọ́fọ́ dámọ̀ ni. Òkèdè ló ń tàǹgà, òkèdè ló ń ṣòkòdò. Ọlá ìwọ̀lá ẹni tí ó ràn òun ṣẹ́. Kò síbi tán ò dàmọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Wọ́n dàmọ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìgbò, wọ́n dàmọ̀ nílẹ̀ Aláwùsá àti nílẹ̀ Lárúbáwá. Ìyẹn nílùú Mẹ́kà, ká má sọ l'Amẹ́ríkà, ká má sọ nílùú London, ká má sọ ní Jamani. Sànjẹ́ ti lọ, láìwọlá ọpọ́n ti sùn. Láìwọlá ọpọ́n ti sùn o. Ọpọ́n ti sùn o. Ẹ̀rí mòjé nìyẹn ọmọ sáájà. Mr. Sànjẹ́ mi ọlọ́run tó yìí, bó kí wọ́n bọ́ ò dáhùn. Bá mi dà wọ́n nù bí omi ìṣanwọ́. Àlèkí wọ́n ṣá máa rí kẹ̀, kó máa rí dùnú, kó máa rí yọ̀nú wọn lọ́wọ́ ọba. Àwọn kẹ̀ Sànjẹ́ mi máa ti rọ̀gùn iṣẹ́. Ó yá kẹ́ yẹ̀ wò, bóyá ọmọ tó ló lẹ̀kẹ̀ ni, bóyá ọmọ tó ló bèbè ni. Àní ẹ̀yẹ̀ wò, bóyá ọmọ tó ló lẹ̀kẹ̀ ni, bóyá ọmọ tó ló bèbè ni. Bàdí mi súnlẹ̀ mi, òyìnbó tó ń tàtà yà mí. Àní òyẹ̀ wò, bóyá ọmọ tó ló lẹ̀kẹ̀ ni, bóyá ọmọ tó ló bèbè ni. Bóyá àní ẹ̀yẹ̀ wò, bóyá ọmọ tó ló lẹ̀kẹ̀ ni, bóyá ọmọ tó ló bèbè ni.
It don't do. Thank you guys. I have to go now. And Tonika play music and I play a phone. See you next time when I'm
Bàbá Tùnú ló lóṣì o, ló délé ìsìnlẹ̀. Bàbá Tùnú lẹ̀lẹ̀wọ̀n, ló délé ìsìnlẹ̀. Sórí generation fún wọn o, àwọn tó sò fún wa. Ibi iná tún fi sú wa, akọrin generation fún wọn. Kàkà kan gbogbo fún wa. Ibi iná fi tún sú wa, Ọlọ́run ló lè mọ̀ wá yìí o.
Anyway, I have to go, guys. Thank you.
Bàbá Tùnú ló lóṣì o.